Hello everyone and welcome back. Meat Department here. I'm so glad you could join me for another video today. I am so excited for today because we have hit 1,000 subscribers on our channel. So I can't thank you all enough who have hit that subscribe button and continue supporting me throughout my journey here. We have had videos over the past 2 months in the Giant Simulator realm, and you all seem to enjoy it, and I have a blast creating this content. It is a lot of fun. So again, thank you for bringing me to 1,000 subscribers. We have the world in front of us, and who knows where we can continue to go from here. So to jump into today's video, I have been excited to make this video for a very, very long time. It has been an age-old debate since I can remember. I read it in chats in game, on the Discord. You hear about it everywhere. What is the optimum ideal setup to gain experience in Giant Simulator? What weapons that are currently in the game are the best, will give you the most experience for your time and gold invested? Is it double Lighthunter? Is it main hand Winterblade? Offhand Lighthunter? Is it something else entirely? Is it a pro setup that maybe you're not that aware of? Well, today I'm going to show you something interesting. So, if we go here to the Trifecta screen, we just started it, and you see there's 3 different characters swinging. Well, on the very top left, that is the traditional Double King setup with Beck the Fire God as the skin. If you look on the top right, it is main hand Winterblade, offhand Lighthunter with Beck the Fire God. And on the bottom left, this is the pro setup, my setup that I use. You've seen me use it in videos for the past 2+ months. I continue to revert to this one. This is my go-to setup for just melting through that experience. This is the pro setup. It is main hand Winterblade, offhand Lighthunter, but with a little variance and special attention to enchant levels. So to talk about enchant levels, we'll start with the top left, Double Kings, Double Lighthunter. We have them both enchanted to level 1,000 each, and Beck the Fire God is also level 1,000. That is the same for the top right, standard setup with Winterblade main hand, Lighthunter in the offhand. Those are both enchanted to level 1,000, and Beck is also level 1,000. But in the pro setup on the bottom of the screen, bottom left, we change things up just a little bit here. So the theory behind this is to keep your Winterblade half as powerful as the Lighthunter in terms of enchant levels. So if I had 2,000 enchanted levels on the Lighthunter, my Winterblade should be 1,000. In this case, I wanted to keep the overall enchant value the exact same, with the same budget for all 3 of these samples, because we want to be as close to accurate as we could possibly be. So, since in the top 2 screens, the enchanted levels are a combined total of 2,000, I wanted to make the pro setup 2,000 as well. So what I did, I made the Lighthunter enchant level 1,333 and Winterblade 667 to equal 2,000. Beck the Fire God is also level 1,000 on that. Now keep in mind, for all 3 of these tests that I ran, I have had the exact same skill level. So even though I had to rebirth to acquire the appropriate gear to start this again a couple of times, you will see the soul gems on the screen, they accumulate and add for each one. So I did the top left first, I rebirth, then I did the top right setup, and then I rebirth and did the bottom left setup. So I didn't spend any soul gems on skill points. You see the gold income is the exact same, 21.35 million coming in every 5 seconds. The other control that I wanted to make sure to keep was the starting level for these. It was 6,355. Why was it 603,055? Well, I was trying to be as careful as possible, opening up these chests and chaining the stuff up, and I just clicked in the wrong spot and did a swing or 2. And I didn't want to go through that whole process to get the gear again, because when you're already walking on eggshells trying to get Double Kings or whatever you're getting, Beck the Fire God, trust me, it took a long time just to acquire this stuff, clicking very slowly. So in that case, I got each one exactly up to 6,355, Had the training sword in the bags. I was just whiffing away at that, slowly climbing up level by level when I got close to not go over. So this is as true as I could have possibly gotten it. We positioned in the same spot in the temple. We have the same exact skill level across the board. We have the same exact budget in enchanting levels across the board. And you can see the levels climb up as I'm talking right now. The starting level was the exact same across the board. They started at 6,355, every single one of these. So what do we got here now? As we look a little bit closer, we're a few minutes in, and who's ahead? Is it Double Kings on the top left? Is it main hand Winterblade, offhand Kings with the same enchant level? Or is it the pro setup on the bottom left, where we did a little bit more fine-tuning, enhanced, and tweaked the enchant levels to really be precise and squeeze out just a little bit extra? Well, as you can see, it's the pro setup on the bottom. This is the one I use. This is the theory I follow, keeping, again, Winterblade half as powerful as the Lighthunter. It is the ideal way to spend the gold, to budget it, to get the optimum results. Now again, if I go AFK for an extended amount of time, this might get a little wonky. But come back in, put a good solid play session in, do some quests, get some gold, can fine-tune things back up and really get it going again in no time from that extended AFK time. So as you can see, no one is catching up to the bottom left. The Winterblade main hand, Lighthunter offhand. That is just screaming away. Now, why do I like this setup so much on the bottom left? This setup that you've seen in so many videos. I've answered so many questions, had chats about it. I see discussion back and forth from time to time in Discord, and you know, everyone's got an opinion for it. And in the end, doesn't really matter as long as you're having fun and getting those gains. Doesn't matter how you do it. But I find this significantly better, not just for the raw experience, not just because it does in fact give you more experience for your time, but it gives you more swings, and more swings equals more pet leveling up. And the higher your pets are, well, the higher your multipliers are going to be and the stronger you're going to be. So it's kind of two birds with one stone in this one. Not only are you getting more experience, your pets are getting stronger as well, which is going to make you a lot stronger in the end. So you're kind of taking care of two tasks at once on this one. It's a no-brainer. This is the best setup, at least under these conditions. But again, it is kind of similar and close, but just think about it. We're at low levels right now. We're only 300, 400,000s. And you already see that there's a good spread. The Double King setup isn't even at 400,000 yet. Whereas the Winterblade combos are. The pro one is just really going ahead there on the bottom. So you just, I guess, multiply that by millions if you're into the millions, if you're into the tens of millions, 50 million, 100 million or higher. Think about how much additional levels you could have gotten for your time invested in the long run there. It adds up. Think about how many extra pet levels you could have gotten for those hours and hours of swinging, where you're getting all these extra swings per minute, equaling a lot of extra swings per hour and per 24 hours. It's a lot, it's significant, and it shoots you and escalates you and brings you on the next level, in my opinion. It's worked for me. I'm doing pretty well with this character right here. And I wanted to show you this video because I don't think I've seen anything quite like this. And this has been on the mind for a long time, and I thought, what better day to bring out this video, to actually put some time, share some knowledge, have some fun, than on the 1,000 subscriber special. So this is great. We should have a couple more minutes to go here. They're just swinging away. We're getting close to that end time. I set it for about 10 minutes. Clicked them all on, the auto clicker at the same time, and I will click the auto clicker off at the same time, as you will see here on the screen. And nobody's really catching up to my setup on the bottom left. Nobody is catching up. As you can see, just equal allocation of enchants. The Winterblade Lighthunter is still tearing apart double kings. You're not only going to be taking down bosses faster, your pets are going to be leveling faster. It's the ideal setup for ultimate maximization of the game in terms of experience gain and progression. So let's see here. We got to be getting close to this. They are swinging. What levels are we looking at now? We're almost to 500,000 on the setup on the bottom. Looking very good. Very good. I will say this double quest point soul gem event, or 50% more soul gems, it's been fun. It's been a really wild chance to just gain the skill points. This is the time to take advantage of it, and it has been extended a lot longer than I anticipated. So striking while the iron's hot. You got to strike while the iron's hot. Take advantage of getting 50% more soul gems, because that means you're getting 50% more levels basically, and you are progressing that much faster. So this is a week to go very hard on the rebirths. If you haven't gone hard on the rebirths during this event, I hope you did some rebirths and really just took advantage of getting extra soul gems to really boost you up, because it was definitely the time to do so. So we should be getting close here to the end. Will double kings hit 500,000 in this 10-minute trial or not? Will the Winterblade kings? Oh, and we're stopped. So here we are, the final numbers as you see here. The pro setup on the bottom with the fine-tuning enchant levels comes out on top with 515,000. I want to show you right now the enchant levels for proof that on the top screens they're both enchanted to level 1,000 each, and the bottom you see the kings is twice as high as the Winterblade. 1333 on the kings, 667 on the Winterblade, and Beck the Fire God is 1,000 across the board. So there's the stats on that. There's no trickery there, and that was it. So to get the final numbers out, we saw the double king setup, the traditional go-to setup, ended with 485,693 levels after 10 minutes. Main hand Winterblade, offhand Lighthunter, 499,111. And then the pro setup, which again includes a Winterblade in the main hand, Lighthunter in the offhand, but tweaking the enchants to really maximize and get the most gains, 515,500. That is a lot more. That is what? 30,000 more than the double king setup. So that is very significant gain. What is that, about a 5-6% increase in experience? 30,000 more levels? That's pretty good. 30,000 more levels. That's only in 10 minutes. Think about how that adds up over time. More levels and more pet swings as well with that. So there you have it. Again, you can make up the decision for yourself what you feel gives you the most gains, but I just wanted to show you today with some very straightforward controls and a trifecta split screen setup to show you exactly the same timing and everything. Under these conditions, where you budget the same enchanted levels, using the same skill levels, and all of that, it was a clear winner that Winterblade main hand and Lighthunter offhand gives you the most experience, plus the additional benefits of more swings. So, yeah, that's it. Decide for yourself. Leave comments below and let me know what you think and how you feel about this. Is it really worth all that customization in the enchants to get the most, or should you just equip the double kings or maybe main hand Winterblade and the kings and just keep them the same? Is that 5-6% extra boost in experience really worth it in the long run? Well, like I said, if you get up into the higher level millions and you look back on all the time invested, 100 million may actually be 105 million. You know, get that 5% more if you did the pro, my suggested setup. I'd rather have 105 million at the end of my run than 100 million. But it just depends on what it's worth to you and how much you want to invest into tweaking things as opposed to long haul AFKs. Gotta take that into consideration as well. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I want to thank you all for getting us to 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can keep soaring forward from here. So, please leave comments below. If you like the content, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell for notifications so you know when I drop new videos and in those cases when I do decide to go live. But until next time, keep having fun, keep swinging, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.